Boom, 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 boom. I said boom, 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 boom. Prayers up, hurricane. Wow. All right. I just worked a really, really long day at my jobby job, and I've been covering the storm for over 2 weeks now. This hurricane, Category 3, moving 10 miles an hour. So you have to forgive me if I'm a little off my game. But here we are watching a massive hurricane that could drop anywhere from 20, I've heard YouTuber reports of up to 50 inches of rain, and other reports of like possibly 30. Storm surge anywhere over 10 to 12 feet in some spots. Anyway, now it is happening, and we will probably see landfall within the next 24 hours. Where exactly? I do not know. I just got home. And yeah, dude, it's a big deal that's happening. And not only will it bring a lot of rain to Florida, but parts of the southeast coast are going to get a whole lot of rain too as well. Everybody's crazy these days, and you're allowed to believe whatever you want to. For example, George over on Cryptos R Us has 2.2 thousand people watching. And he's like, hey man, Bitcoin gains while the world's currencies totally collapse. And Bitcoin's in the 18,000 range, and that don't look like much of a gain to me, dude. Anyway, I don't want to pop anybody's bubble. Boop. I mean, if cryptocurrency is your Lord and Savior, well, I guess that's your right to believe that. This is still the United States of America. Hey, look at this shit. Dramatic ground-based images of an asteroid strike. Yesterday, NASA's DART spacecraft hit asteroid Dimorphos, an incredible dramatic bullseye 11 million kilometers from Earth. Surprising, even NASA ground-based telescopes had no trouble seeing the impact. Astronomers with asteroid terrestrial impact last alert systems in Hawaii recorded bright clouds of debris. And I know there are a lot of skeptics about NASA and outer space and round Earth people who are like, Earth's flat. Anyway, none of them ever seem to be really good with the telescope, because there are tons of people around the Earth that watched this through a telescope. And I don't know, man. I'm just saying, a lot of the biggest skeptics in the universe are never really proficient at skills they can display in public. If so, they could display their skills and be like, look, here, I pulled out my awesome telescope to show you some bullshitty shit. But that never seems to happen. Anywho, hey, believe whatever you want to believe, man. I believe my fat ass will get to make out with a beautiful woman someday, eventually in the future. And that shit may not come true, so, I'm not trying to pop anybody's bubble, but here I am pinning in the thingies. All right. Wow. Best show of the new solar cycle so far. Never seen such intense colors visible with the naked eyes, especially red. Minutes ago in Snarby, Norway. And these are some pretty colors. Ooh. Ah. Oh. Hey. Surprise, surprise, surprise. We had an unexpected geomagnetic storm. This was not in the forecast, although Tamitha Skov predicted it. A CME sideswiped Earth's magnetic field on September 26, sparking a G2 class geomagnetic storm. Bright, gaudy colors danced across the heavens for more than an hour, said Christopher Matthews, who took this picture from his backyard in Iceland. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, energy's wild and intense. Speaking of wild and intense, we go back to Category 3, Hurricane Ian, which I've heard reports it has completed its eyewall replacement and could get stronger. And so the people that were going to evacuate have probably evacuated, and the people that are going to stay are staying. So let's all say a prayer for the people in Florida and everybody on Earth. But dang, that's a feeder band. A lot of crazy shit happening on this map. From here, it looks like it's going south of Tampa Bay and is headed to Disneyland. Is that where Disneyland's at? Anyway. And you definitely have tornado watches up for today, tomorrow, and the day after that. Here we see a tornado that had hit Hollywood in Florida. I didn't even know they had Hollywood in Florida, but I guess they do. By Miami. Well, it's a possible tornado, and it was really, really, really angry at airplanes. Same way the internet was angry at books. It was like, I want you guys to all get rid of books. And then rock and roll. Wait, what? I don't know. I think a lot of Floridians consider it a rite of passage to wait out a hurricane. And so prayers to the people who have evacuated, prayers to the people who are staying there. You do have some definitely super duper dangerous situations that will happen. You got potential storm surge flooding maps, and you have a lot of mandatory evacuations that are up. And you know, some states are more F you government, you can't tell me what to do ever. Florida's one of those states, it seems. Anyway, so, you know, if they're like mandatory evacuations, they're going to be like, you can't tell me to leave. I ain't leaving. So, Lieutenant Dan it. But there are definitely quite a few. I think there are over 1.1 million people who have been given mandatory evacuation orders. And like I said, dude, if you get hit with like a 10-foot wall of storm surge, that's a big problem, life-threatening shit. Now, if you're single and don't have any kids or a pet, then, you know, if you want, that's, anyway. I'm not going to judge anybody for anything. Everybody make your own choices. Naples is under a mandatory evacuation order. And Naples is like a cross between nipple and maple. Nipple maples. Maple nipples. All right. Hey, man, this information I give to you is free. So, maple nipples. Yep, major rainfall possibilities. So you got storm surge, you got wind, you got power outages, you got lightning. You got a lot of possible big problems headed your way if you're in these zones. Definitely some models have suggested that over 30 inches are possible. And right now that storm's moving at 10 miles an hour. It could even slow down. I've heard some say it could stall. Man, hit that thing with a dart. That's what she said? That didn't even make any sense. Hurricane versus Emma Frost. Well, give me all the Emma Frost, please. One for all and all for one. We're all in this together. But sure, yeah, I don't know. Brexit was weird, and now UK is having some troubles with the gilts in the pounds and their sterlings or whatever. Hey, bro, have you heard about the Heard volcano? All right. 32 inches of rain projected from this model. Joe the Big Bastard Eye, 36, 34 inches possible. Hang in there. Stay cool. I miss Daenerys. I miss Jon Snow. I miss Arya. I miss Bronn. I miss the Hound. I miss Samwell Tarly. What was I talking about? You, probably. Hey, did you see Jupiter? It was bright. Like your smile. No, seriously, man. Can't everyone just be cool? Obviously, no. And I noticed to do the hashtag Hurricane Ian, you know, to see the latest updates, a lot of people are injecting their political beliefs or feelings into the Hurricane Ian hashtag. And it's just so weird. It's like, because like the election's coming up in like, what, a month? And like, who's in the middle? Who hasn't decided who they're going to vote for? Like 0.001% of the people? Who are you trying to convince? Yourself? Or are you basically just mentally masturbating? I guess that's illegal. Although it sounds gross. How many people on the deathbed are like, hey, I wish I would have talked about politics more in my lifetime? You know? If I could do it all over again. I would have complained about people in politics way more. I don't know. Maybe people are like that. Who knows? More volcanoing. Markets be falling. I was talking to my mom and coach earlier, saying shit I've been saying for like a year and a half that like, yeah, crypto and the market's going to have a real hard time with Saturn and Aquarius. But shit'll bounce back in spring of 2023. So hang in there. Spring of 2023 is only like 5 months away, bitches. Is this obscene? Candy corn flavored artificial syrup for your pancakes. Boom. Brady giving you all the bad news with no sugar in the spoon. Basically, most of what we needed to happen with this eye wall replacement cycle to prevent a stronger, more impactful landfall 24 to 34 hours from now. Didn't happen, sadly. So apparently the eye wall is complete, and this thing may start to strengthen overnight. All right, stay cool, and if you need to go to Fantasyland to cope with the real world or all the things, hey, I don't blame you. God bless everyone. Say a prayer for those in need if you can. Stay cool. I will talk to y'all soon. If I offended you, I'm sorry. That was not my intention. I was trying to be funny, making you laugh and shit. 2022. It's breathtaking and ominous all at once. So yeah, September 19th, when I was like, buckle up for a rough 30 days. Seriously, y'all. We're talking about we're like here. And so we're not the next 15 days gonna be crazy. Maybe even like 20 days. Anyway, stay cool. I love you. God bless everyone.